Most people wake up at 8 a.m. But tonight I'm flipping my entire life on its head because I'm going to be waking up at 8 p.m. and not going to bed until 8 a.m. because I want to see if a normal life nocturnally is actually possible. That means I still have to do everything I normally do in a day, such as eat 3 real meals, get work done, work out, etc. while the entire world is asleep. And to make sure I don't ruin this experiment, if I fall asleep for even a second before 8 a.m., I have to give my best friend $100 out of pocket. Well, good morning to me at 8:02 p.m. What a beautiful morning outside. The birds are not chirping, the not sun is shining. Couldn't ask for a better morning. I want to dedicate a moment to everyone who works the night shift. A lot of this challenge is just so I can understand how it feels to operate this way. It feels so weird doing a morning routine when it's pitch black out. Now to get out of these pajamas, can't face the world like this. Much better. Now we can tackle the day. And you know, what's a morning without a nice hearty breakfast? And you know, at 8 o'clock at night, not many places are serving breakfast, but I do know one place that might have what we need. While 24-hour locations and all-day breakfast used to be as common as, well, a blade of grass, these days they're a little bit more difficult to come by. So finding a place to eat breakfast at this time is a bit of a doozy for sure. For a 24-hour breakfast, I knew there was only one place I could hop to for a good pancake. Ah, no, that was bad, I'm sorry. And since it was 9 o'clock at night and all, I figured the perfect meal would be some nice chocolate chip pancakes, of course. And you would have thought I was starved as a child with how fast I ate those pancakes, but hey, they were just some bomb pancakes, what can I say? I love me some chocolate chip pancakes at 9 o'clock at night. That's the perfect time to eat them! Now with the stereotypical American breakfast crossed off the list, I paid the check and it was time to move on to something that was actually gonna be a bit of a challenge, which is making money and operating a realistic normal job at this time. Now, I don't work the night shift at my job, so instead, I'm gonna be doing door dashing to make some normal money at this time of night. Now, door dashing is very simple. To make money on DoorDash, all you have to do is wait for someone's order to come in, like this one right here, and go fetch it for them, bring it to their house, and you get paid. It's great. Now, the order I ended up taking was probably the most stereotypical late-night food order you'll ever see in your life. Some guy wanted some late-night McDonald's delivered to his place, and I had to deliver. Hi, I need a DoorDash for... Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much, man. Have a great one.
Now, there was one strange thing about this order, I gotta say, and it was the fact that I found out I was not delivering it to a house. You'll see. So as it turned out, yeah, it ended up going to a hotel, which was strange because I've never even delivered to a hotel on DoorDash before. So this was a new experience for me as well as probably you. And boom, just like that, 6:40. And then after that, I got 2 more late night orders in, surprisingly both from Taco Bell, funny enough. More happy customers and pretty good tippers, $9.67 and $8.23, bringing our total to $24.30. And that is one more thing off the list, but this is getting to the point where the challenge started to get really difficult to stay awake for because I'm not used to functioning at this time, and I almost passed out during those deliveries. It was not great. I knew that if I was going to finish this challenge without having to lose my precious $100 bill, I was going to have to act fast and figure something out to keep me up. So it's been about an hour or so since I finished up the door dashing.
You have to go back into it. You can get any enchantment within 10 minutes.
And I am exhausted. Like, I think I'm going to pass out. Oh gosh. I'm going to have to pull my last resort, the ace up my sleeve. There's really only one option left. And this ace up my sleeve involved me heading to one of my least favorite places, 7-Eleven. And I knew there was only one thing here that could save me, and well, that was... a good old-fashioned energy drink. And now that I'm gonna have my energy back up, I figured it was time that we finally got our next meal in us and have a great lunch.
Can I get a $6 biggie bag, double stack?
The Wendy's $6 biggie bag had to be my lunch choice because they're not only open very, very late, but it was also the perfect choice because I go to Wendy's regularly. So if we're trying to emulate a normal day, it was the best choice for me. And I love Wendy's. You can't beat the $6 biggie bag. It's such a steal. You get fries, burger, chicken nuggets, and a drink all for only $6. I'm not sponsored by Wendy's, but hey, you know, Wendy's. If you're looking, I'm open. And with that, we can go ahead and cross lunch off the list, bring us one step closer to seeing if leading a normal life nocturnally is realistically possible. Now that I've got some food in me and my energy up, I think it's time to tackle the last big thing on the list, which is hitting the gym. And honestly, I thought this was going to be the easiest thing out of everything, just head into the gym, because I was under the impression, you know, most gyms, they're open 24 hours, but when I got there...
Alright, let's go in for O. Oh, this isn't a 24-hour gym, is it?
And today I learned that not all gyms are 24-hour like I thought. And after realizing that, I was really worried, because if I couldn't complete this task, I wouldn't be able to complete the checklist proving that achieving a normal life at this time was possible, basically ruining the entire premise of the video. And I didn't know what to do, but I had to think of something. But luckily I remembered this is a rec center, and behind this rec center there was an outdoor gym that people can use. It wasn't the best, but for this it would do. And if I combined that with a good bit of a run, I would say that that could be the perfect workout. So cue the workout montage. And after that nice workout, we've got one more thing off the list with one thing to go. But before I got to that last thing, I figured I'm a little ahead of schedule, so a little gaming time wouldn't hurt. So I decided to head home and get some game in, you know, enjoy my day. Because what's a day without a little gaming? You know, the real life rec center might have been closed, but at least the Minecraft rec center is always open for business. And while I thought this was going to be a pretty typical gaming session, just real quick fun before I got ready for dinner, while I was mining, I actually ran into something pretty cool I wasn't expecting to find while I was doing this. Wait, did I just get into a trial chamber? Oh my god, it's Christmas morning for me. And I had completely accidentally run into a trial chambers. Just completely accidental while I was mining. I wasn't even planning to show much of this gameplay, so this was a pleasant surprise. It was Christmas morning. I was looting this place up and down, getting all the loot in the world. It was a great day to be me. Okay, well, some of the trial chamber boxes weren't that great. They kind of gave me garbage, but that's okay because I made up for it later when I got all the trial keys. My key. Finally. I started looting the things, getting all the breeze rods. It was a great day. But all great things must come to an end, and you know what time it is now.
Dinner time.
And for the last meal of the challenge, I headed to a good old-fashioned Waffle House to get myself a nice diner burger. A classic, really.
What can I get for you, honey?
I'll just do a cheeseburger, please. And a quick moment to say a shout out to my waiter. She was like the nicest lady I've ever talked to in my life. And while I was sitting there waiting for my food, I'd occasionally look up and watch the sun start to rise, and I couldn't help but think about everything I've done over the past few hours, and really just think about how weird it's all felt. While, yeah, I do these things typically, it's felt just so different doing it in such a drastically different way than I'd normally do it, and facing all the challenge that have come with it. So I knew that as I ate my food and watched the sunrise, there was really only one thing left for me to do that actually mattered.
Yeah, you're a really good day, Tyler.
You too. So I decided after crossing the final thing off our list, there was really only one thing left for me to do, which was find a nice spot to just relax and watch the sunrise. But after everything's said and done, I think I finally have the answer to the question I set out to answer at the start of all this. And that is, well, it doesn't matter where, when, or what time you live your life. What really matters is that you just get out there and live it to the fullest, and enjoy every second of it, no matter what you're doing. Because remember, we really only get one of them. And don't worry, I waited till 8 a.m. before hitting the sack when I got home. Well, that's all from me. If you enjoyed, please make sure you support me by liking, commenting, and join the server. And I'll see you all next time. Toodles.